What's up, y'all? Yes, this is Franchise Play, the Level Boss, aka the Big Numbers Guy. And yeah, like I told you, man, I'm gonna do videos on every single game I touch, And this is Zoo Tycoon. So if you're not really, you can kind of read the screen, look at the different modes, but I'll just briefly kind of give you a little synopsis of what the game is about. It's one of those organizational type games. I don't know, I'm sure there's a real name for the genre. I'm not sure what it is. But essentially what you're in charge of is building your own zoo, maintaining it, filling the zoo with animals and handling things like ticket prices and all that kind of stuff. So I know there's a term, it escapes me right now. I ain't do my research on what type of, what the name of the type, the type of game it is or whatever. But that's essentially what you're doing. So you got different modes: freeform mode, challenge mode, campaign mode, the training mode as well. And they all have different, different responsibilities. Essentially, what I'm going to show you right now is me in the challenge mode. So you're building your zoo, and there's different things that pop up all while you're trying to establish the zoo. They tell you we need a photograph. You got to take a picture of one of the animals. You need to have an interaction with one of the animals so that the customers can see it, and it adds, you get money for doing that and that sort of thing. So it's all about, maintaining a certain amount of cash flow so you can make money with the zoo, but you also got to take care of the animals, because if you don't, they'll get sick and they come take them from you. So you can't just let your elephants die and stuff. You can't do it. So here I'm picking what the location of my zoo is going to be. You can have them all over the world, man. You can have a zoo everywhere. But I'm actually going to choose, I don't know, does it make me a bad American because I didn't put my zoo in America? I didn't want a zoo in America. I wanted a tropical zoo. So I went and I got a zoo in the tropics. And I put that one out there. So that's where I'm ultimately going to end up. But you can just look at some of Mexican City Zoo, the American Wilderness Animal Sanctuary Zoo, hidden amongst the valleys and plains of the American wilderness is this jewel of a location. You have been given a grant of 25,000 zoo dollars to develop the site as an animal sanctuary. Now, how about that? Then the East Coast City Zoo. Located on the east coast of the United States, this city zoo location is a stunning piece of prime city real estate. It has been set aside by the local government for animal welfare. Animal welfare, isn't that a beautiful cause? So then you see what I'm saying. You get it, right? You get it. But it's really kind of cool to see. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought a lot of the descriptions of the zoos was pretty funny. Just the way they broke it down and the way they named some of the zoos. The Caribbean Beach Zoo. I think this is the one I chose. It's a beachfront zoo. No, maybe it is. I'm not sure. Is got a wow factor. Don't you want your zoo to have a wow factor? I want my zoo to have a wow factor. So you get to name the zoo. You actually, even your character, which I'm gonna be honest, I picked this up. I didn't know like what it all to expect from it. My daughter was like, "Oh yeah, I play that on PC and whatever." So I didn't have no idea what to expect. So I took the Caribbean Zoo, and you can customize your character. See, this is the guy I went with, but whatever. Now I walk over here to the little employee, and she got, what in the world kind of animal? Now, see, in real life, if you did this to me, after I got this thing off me, you might get slapped. What in the world? Boy, get that thing off of my back. And it's all on my head. It might stank. Oh, no, see, I don't play them kind of games. I play them. What you just put on me? She just let a marsupial jump on my head. That wasn't no marsupial. That wasn't. I wasn't. But I couldn't think of nothing else. So I wasn't sure. So the admission price could have went with free. We don't want that. We want to make some money. Low, normal, or high. I went with normal for right now because I ain't got no animals. How you going to charge a lot of money? You ain't got no animals. You got to have some animals. It was an animal with no zoo. That's nothing. Can't have that. So I was going to name it the Dirty Nasty Animal Place, but I didn't. I decided not to do that. I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to call it Paradise Zoo. That's what my daughter said, call it. Something about some Paradise Cove Zoo or something. So I went with what she said. I said, all right, baby, we'll make it Paradise Cove Zoo. I don't even think she knew what a cove was. But it probably sounded cool to her. Or maybe I don't know. She heard of something called the Paradise Cove. Whatever. That's what we got. Paradise Cove Zoo. So I didn't customize my character this time, even though you can do that. But once I started really playing this, I started realizing this is like a commitment, man. You got to play this game and you got to stay with it and be attentive and all that kind of stuff. Because if you don't, your animal's going to die. And people won't stop coming. You can get arrested because you're killing animals in the zoo. You ain't got no business doing it. The economy breakdown, here it is, shows you, what percentage of your income comes from the exhibits and the concessions and that sort of thing. All right, so I want to build an exhibit. Facilities, I got decorations. So here's my exhibit. I can make it an alpine, grassland, savanna, temperate forest, tropical. Let's go tropical. That's what we want. I can go now. You see it has ratings. So your zoo has to get up to a certain amount of rating before you can add things. You see I'm only on 1 star right now, right? So I got to go with a tropical small. And look at this. I'm telling the imagery. This stuff just looks exciting. You know what I mean? Look at this. It's just like a levitating little island in the air until I drop it someplace. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna drop it. I ain't got that many different places. My zoo ain't that big, like a parking lot. Put the thing down someplace, man. Just drop it. Drop it. Not there. Right here. Right here. Right here. Drop it. Book it. See, it builds a little path so you can get anywhere you want to get, right? That's really dope. And I'm just very proud of myself. Now, I called the buggy, but I ain't gonna show you that right now. I want to check and make sure that the people that came are having a good time. Y'all having a good time? You doing it good? You having a good time? You like everything that's happening? I just keep doing this stance for no reason. For nothing. There's nothing happening. I just keep doing the stance. So now decorations, you can add lakes, plazas, scenery, statues. I mean, you can do it, a lot of stuff. So look, see, I want an animal totem statue. I really do want an animal totem statue, but I'm not going to do it. Some of the stuff you have to do research first. So you see I'm doing a peacock statue centerpiece, doing research on that. You see there's a clock up there. You have to let that clock go through, wind down. At the end of the time when the clock runs down, that research is done. You're able to add it. They give you the price that you have to pay to add it, and it affects your money. But right now, I got to go bathroom. So I am going to build a bathroom so I can go to the bathroom. Drop the bathroom, man, because I got to use it. Okay, see, you got 2-3 different places you can get to the bathroom. Y'all excuse me. I got to go potty. There we go. Okay, I went to the bathroom. Just trust me, I went. Don't worry about it. So, there you go. Now, as you might have recognized or wondered, you might be like, well, where are the animals? I haven't had any. I ain't made none yet. But now I'm about ready to add one over here to the little tropical exhibit I made. So what do I want to do? I'm looking at an elephant, right? That's what I'm thinking. But I can do antelopes, bears, chimpanzees, elephants, giraffes, lions, tigers, bears. Oh my. All of it. So look, do I want Quincy, Rose, Tawny, Speckles, Beauty? Some of these animals cost too much, man. I ain't trying to spend all that money on this big old elephant, man. So let's look at Rose. Rose is $3,600. We're going to get Rose. So then you see, of course, the animals got to be brought in, have to be airlifted in or air dropped. Look at this. Look at Rose coming in a big log cabin. That's a big box, man. You know what the strength of those cables and what's containing you know how strong they got. You know how much an elephant weighs? There is Rose. Turn around, look at people. I paid for you. Come here. It's your problem, Rose. So look at Rose. She just a walking and a dangling. So I got to give some enrichments. So activity centers, climbing frames. So let's look at this, the barked basher rope. So this is like a punching bag hanging from a tree. So she plays with it, She has a good time, slap the thing around. Exercise for the elephant. You got to get some exercise for the elephant. And so I have some there. So I got my first animal. And you know what? They boo-boo. Sometimes they boo-boo, and you got to go get somebody to clean the boo-boo up. It's really disgusting, but you got to do it. Rose left one that was so big. She boo-booed. It was the size of a 7-year-old. And I didn't know what had happened. It was just horrible. I said, Rosen, that doesn't make no sense. You did not have to do that. I don't know what you're trying to prove. But you can also feed. You have to feed them. You can actually even take part in feeding them. I just fell out of my chair, y'all, in the middle of the video, and I'm not gonna even edit it out because that's raw. This is raw. This is real life. We do it big in Zoo Tycoon, but I just fell out of my chair. If we was doing a face cam, y'all would have saw me hit the ground like pow, because I just did that in the middle of it. But I'm back, got myself together. Woo! I'm all right, ready to take some pictures of Rose. Look at the kids, they're so excited. They ain't no cage though, and that worries me, because Rose could pick one of these little kids up with her trunk and throw the little kid on top of the rock up there. But it's not gonna happen in Zoo Tycoon. We don't, that kind of thing don't go on. But here we got other people, and let's see, this here you can get arrested for this. You just can't walk up to people and just take pictures of them without asking their permission. Look at it, I'm just zoomed in on him. Here, take a picture. But all right, you see my money is going up because people keep coming in and they paying their admission fee. You can also charge people to go to the bathroom. That's something. Now this is just something I'm doing. This is adding like an attraction, right? So look how far away. Look, see how much land I have access to. Now this is just a tropical rock, but I moved this tropical rock about 20 blocks away from the rest of the zoo. Now look at the path that you got to go on to get from the tropical rock back down here to the other place. So I call my buggy. You got to watch this buggy, because when you call that buggy, it's coming and you might get ran completely over. So this is what you can get if you want to get back and forth through your zoo, without walking the whole time. You get a little tired. So, but look at the distance that I put. But look at the backgrounds though. This background is awesome. I don't know if I said yet, I like this game. I don't know if I mentioned that yet during the video, but I did not expect to like this game at all. My daughter was like, let's play Zoo Tycoon. She asked me like 4 or 5 times, right? And I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get to it. But when I put it in, I was like, this is pretty dope. I could see how you can get kind of addicted to playing this. At any rate, I had to get off of the Zoo Tycoon highway, and we'll just add something else. I'm just fanatical adding stuff. Now I just dropped this in the middle, but it put me up to Zoo Fame 2 stars. Now I've unlocked the Nile monitor lizard, the reticulated giraffe, the temple, temple piece tabletop, the leafy tunnel shelter. I got all kinds of stuff I can have at my zoo. Now what's this? This is concession stand. I need a pop. Actually, I don't drink pop. I try to stay away from acidic beverages. So, but I got 3 people working there. Y'all ain't even doing nothing. And nobody even said, "Can I help you?" That's poor customer service. You can't just, if somebody come in your place of business, you're supposed to greet them. They do that at Blockbuster Video. Y'all ever wonder when you go to Blockbuster Video, how can somebody as soon as you walk in the door, how you doing? That's because somebody makes them do that. All right, let's adopt a new animal, a chimpanzee. Hope, Lisa, Kevin. Let's get Hope. She costs $14,300. What is going on with Hope? You better hope you make some money, because if you don't, we gonna be broke. And there's one little animal. Look at this little thing. $14,000. What is it? $1 per hair? I don't even understand why this costs this much money. But I got on the animal camera now, so we gonna watch you, because you gonna do something worth this money. I don't know what you gonna do. You better start breakdancing or something. But now this part right here, in all seriousness, is awesome. The Zoopedia, you can bring this up at any time, and it gives you all of these facts about the animal. Talk about educational for your kid. You know what I mean? I think it's dope. I think it is pretty cool. I mean, and even grown-ups. I mean, I don't know nothing about a Nigeria Cameroon chimpanzee, but I can learn it if I look at this. So now look, because I didn't look at the back of the box. There's also connect functionality with this. So if you want, this is why they say they want to see a feeding interaction. This is a feeding interaction with Connect. I reach my hand in here and get an orange, and Rose come over and eat the orange. Come here, Rose. Come on, eat this. That. You ain't hungry? Now, in about 5 minutes, they gonna come take you away because you ain't ate, and they gonna say you're sick. Come on over here and eat this thing. Now watch how bogus, crazy she is. She don't peel it or nothing. I don't know how she would peel it, but anyway, look at this. Now that's kind of scary. She got that close. But look, hold your hand up. Tell you to offer the food. You don't want it? Cause you don't want it. She don't want it. Don't play around now. I told you take it. Well, you know what happened was I didn't realize you had to hit the right trigger to have. I'm playing with her. I'm teasing Rose. She finna go buck wild crazy on me and kick me in the face. All right, here we go. There you go. Come on, eat it. There you go, Rose. Yeah. Eat the banana, player. All right, the guests love the demonstration, and they're giving you extra donations as a thank you. I got $2,500 for feeding Rose a banana. That is the most profitable banana I've ever had in my life. And now she's just tearing it up. She's smashing. So, man, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it could get repetitive after a while. I'm not sure. I didn't get, I only added like 3 animals. I'll add some more like later on. I don't know if I'll continue to do the videos on it. We'll see what happens. Look at this. I got a little leaf because you had fruit and vegetables. Now you had your fruit, you got to get some vegetables, Rose. Come on here and get this little, this little piece of grass I got. This ain't going to do nothing for this elephant. But I'm going to give it to her anyway. Take it. You can't even see it after it. But she ate it anyway. It's a polite elephant. So yeah, man, like I said, man, I really dig it. I think it's pretty cool. I think at the very least, it's worth a rent if you got a kid or if you into it. You know what I mean? Check it out. But that's it. Y'all subscribe, follow. Peace.